Top 5 EV stocks to buy for May 2021. Okay guys, so here we are back from a short hiatus. So in this video, we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite EV stocks to buy for May 2021. And most of these recommendations are basically coming from, since most of the EV stocks are down from the February 2021 bull market, and a lot of these companies have sold off, and I think there's a lot of good buying opportunities here because there's a lot of bullish signs saying that with the vaccines and everything, people are slowly readjusting back to ways of life. So maybe not everywhere in the world, so maybe there's some issues in Europe and in Asia, but for at least in the United States, there are plenty of signs that car usage and vehicle usage is returning back to pre-pandemic. Okay guys, so make sure you head over to Webull to grab your 2 free stocks. All you have to do is make an initial deposit of $100 and you'll receive 2 free stocks up to $1,850, guys. This is an awesome brokerage. I use Webull every day to check my stocks and things like that. I also used it to buy the Coinbase IPO, and you can actually trade cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, whatever you guys some of the most popular cryptos, Ethereum, and things like that. So really excellent offer, guys. So be sure to hit the link in the description below or go to investortrip.com/Webull to grab your free stocks. There's an article here, and I think New York is an interesting kind of barometer for the rebound because, New York City is the most populous city in the United States. So here, this article, it says NYC toll traffic at 7-year highs as travel rebounds. So it basically says that the NYC toll bridges and tolls are on pace for the busiest April in at least 7 years. So this is a good sign. It means people are starting to use their cars again, and there are going to be a lot of people that are going to want to get around, and they're still not going to be comfortable using public transportation. And I still think we're going to see record growth in EV sales. So I'm going to give you guys 5 stocks that I think are good to buy in May for 2021. So I used to do this video annually, but since, these stocks are so volatile and the prices keep jumping, up and down. If you take a look at stocks like Tesla and Chargepoint and things like that, these stocks are so volatile. So I'm going to start doing this video month to month to give you guys my recommendations for this upcoming month and for May, because I think these are the ones that are probably undervalued, whereas some of these EV stocks I believe are a bit too expensive. So the first stock I'm going to talk about is, guys, if you've been following my channel, I've been talking about this stock ever since March of last year. Even earlier than that, but mainly as March is when I was really bullish on Tesla. So Tesla is probably my #1 favorite EV stock to buy right now. So guys, if you don't know much about Tesla, you should really take a look at their latest 10K report, their annual report, where they really break down a company. So Tesla isn't really just an EV stock. It's actually a software company, and it's a diversified energy company, and they're involved in lots and lots of different things. They're involved in not just EV car sales, they're involved with software, with their $10,000 autopilot upgrade. Obviously they have their own supercharging stations. They're recently changed their kind of selling practices to bundle their solar panels and their solar roofs into one product. They have planned robo-taxis, the Tesla Semi. They have so many things planned. And I say, if you're going to buy one EV stock, if you're kind of looking at all of these companies and you're not which sure to buy, I think Tesla is overall the safest play because they're really a software and an energy company. So why is this so important? Well, because, Tesla uses the EV sales as kind of to get their foot in the door, just like Apple sells you an iPhone, but they make a ton of money off these subscriptions and this software. So my #1 recommendation, I would say, is at a great spot because Tesla is going to report earnings on April 26th in 2021. And, looking from past earnings reports, Tesla just recently had an amazing a Q1 deliveries report. They broke all records across the company. So obviously if they're going to have record deliveries, they're probably going to have record revenue, which means we're probably going to see the next bullish run in Tesla stock. So as you can see here, Tesla traded down from $900, and I expect it to rise probably to around $1,000 by this time this summer. So my favorite pick for May is Tesla, guys. That's my #1 pick. So on to the second pick. So my second stock pick is Chargepoint. Once again, this is another company that has been really beaten down. If we take a look here at the RSI, guys, I'm using the software called TradingView. It's free to use. You can see here the RSI is at around 35 to 36, and this stock is down from an all-time high of around 45. So for me, you're basically getting this company at 50% off. Once again, Chargepoint recently announced their recent quarterly earnings report. in their annual report, and revenue was actually slightly up, even though driving was down 80%. So guys, Chargepoint is a company that is going to make money in direct proportion to amount of cars on the road. So last year was a pretty tough year for the company because people just weren't driving. But now that traffic and everything is starting to rebound, Uber has reported a record usage. I showed you guys earlier the article about the NYC toll traffic's at a high. All reports are showing that people are driving at a ridiculous rate right now. They're just, can't wait to get back on the road and just get back to their normal practices. So, and I believe Chargepoint will have a extremely bullish year. And now is a great time to get into the stock. It's only around $22 right now. Like I said, guys, this is another EV play. So Chargepoint, they don't sell cars, but they actually own the largest charging station network in the United States. I think this is an excellent play. Once again, you're kind of selling picks and shovels here. You're not actually selling EVs, but as more and more people sell EVs, so more Tesla, sales, Lucid sales, Fisker sales, all of these companies are going to continue to push vehicles out there, and these vehicles are going to need to get charged. So this is my second favorite pick for May. I think the shares are cheap right now with a low RSI, and it looks like we hit a double bottom here. So this is an extremely bullish pattern. So we have a bounce off of support at 20, and then a peak, and then another bounce. So with this double bottom right here, I think Chargepoint is only going to go up from here. The worst is behind this company. People are going to be driving like crazy for the rest of this year, and especially in May. So as the weather's getting warmer and stuff like that. So I think Chargepoint is my number two favorite pick. Okay, so now my third favorite pick is CCIV, guys. So this is the SPAC that is going to merge with Lucid Motors. Now I'm going to show you guys, if you guys aren't really familiar with Lucid Motors, they produce a vehicle. They're going to release this vehicle in the second half of 2021. It's called the Lucid Air, guys. And this is an amazing, beautiful, astounding car. This car is so beautiful. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of this car right now, as I'm going to just head over to their website and give you guys a quick preview. So guys, this is an absolutely beautiful vehicle, and I'm going to make a bold prediction here. For me, Lucid Motors is more like Apple, and I think Tesla is a little bit more like Microsoft, seeing as that Microsoft made a fortune off of basically providing software to the PC market, to providing Windows on all of these PCs, whereas Tesla is basically, mass producing tons and tons of EV vehicles. They're probably on track to do around 800,000 to 1 million deliveries this year. But the Tesla car just it's not the highest end car. It's not a luxury vehicle. It's kind of a good vehicle that a lot of people will enjoy. So why is Lucid Motors more like Apple? Well, Lucid Air is probably the most beautiful car I've ever seen. You guys, and this is talking about everything from Tesla to Mercedes-Benz to Lamborghinis. Obviously, a lot of these other cars probably have more features, but they're gas guzzlers, so I'm not really interested in them. So the Lucid Air is the most beautiful, most just immaculate made EV car that's going to be released this year. And one of the reasons why I like this car so much is you can see here the car is an amazing car with a long charge range of 500 plus miles, and it's an extremely high priced product, so they just don't need to sell as many cars to generate a ton of revenue. And the good thing is that there's a lot of demand for this high-end product. So as you can see here, here's an article posted by thefool.com. It says Lucid Motors has sold out all of its $170,000 Air sedans as total reservations top $8,000. So this just isn't like a high-end vehicle that no one's going to buy. All of the reservations are absolutely sold out. The demand for this SPAC was so high that they had to price it at $15 instead of $10. I think this is kind of Tesla 2.0, but even has the room and the opportunity to grow even faster than Tesla, simply because I think they're selling a higher quality product. And I know I really like Tesla stock, but you just can't deny that this is an absolutely beautiful car, and a lot of people are going to enjoy riding in it. And if, obviously it's definitely on my radar for purchasing EV as well. Probably next year, I'll probably getting myself one. So like I said, guys, the stock is just simply completely oversold. It's trading at an RSI of in the low 30s. And, the big money like BlackRock and Fidelity, they got in at $15. So you're able to get in basically at around 19, 20 bucks, only a couple bucks ahead of the big institutional managers. And this is the same company that was trading at around 60 bucks just a year ago. So you're getting this stock like 66% off. I think it's going to be one of the best stocks to buy in May for 2021. That's why I'm including this on this list, guys. So make sure you check out Lucid Motors ticker symbol CCIV. Okay, up to my fourth pick. Okay, now my fourth pick is Fisker. Now Fisker is usually it's not really a company that I'm super bullish on, but I'm just thinking that the price is at an attractive level. So once again, this was another EV stock that was trading almost $30. And one of the reasons I like Fisker is a couple of reasons. First of all, they have 15,000 reservations for their vehicle that's going to be produced next year. But most importantly, they have a very asset-light model. So this company is partnering with companies in China and things like that to produce their vehicle. They're basically using their even have a deal set up to use Foxconn, which is the same manufacturer that Apple uses, and they're approaching this business with a very asset-light, capital-light business model, which I think is very good for growth. You know, on this channel, we're basically talking about asset-light companies. So we're talking about companies that don't need a lot of capital to grow their revenue. So that's obviously companies, you know, that sell things like apps. So you're thinking of companies like, you know, PayPal and things like that. Coinbase is asset-light. And Fisker is another asset-like company, so I included on this list. The stock is just trading just under $14. It's probably it's around 50% off. This is another interesting EV stock. I like Henry Fisker. He's a really great designer, and he failed his first time around when he tried to take his company and do really well. So now this is kind of Fisker 2.0 with an asset-light model. The Fisker Ocean, a really nice SUV, should do really well. And I don't think there's nearly as much risk when you're dealing with this stock at just around $13 to $14. So this is one of my top picks. And now, guys, I'm going to give you my last recommendation. I'm going to give you guys exactly how I'm trading all of these stocks. Okay, so my last pick here is Solo. So if you guys have been following my channel, you know how bullish I am on Solo, and it's one of the few decent EV stocks that is currently under $10. So if you guys out there like to trade penny stocks, you're going to like that Solo is trading at just around $4. So to give you guys a quick update, this company has over $100 million on their balance sheet, and the price to book value of this company is trading basically like 2 or 3. So just the book value, you know, if they were to liquidate everything, this company is probably worth around $1.60 to $2 per share. So what this means is that this company is basically trading near book value. So it's completely sold off. It's way down from its November high of like $11 or $12, and people have just forgotten about it. But the good thing is that this company has simply found a location to build their factory, and they're still in the production phases. They produce a single vehicle car that I think is excellent for commuters, and why I like this stock so much. So it's the only stock on here that I've listed that is a penny stock, and I've been buying the shares like crazy. It's just $4. I really think that this Solo, I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at this vehicle so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. Vehicle, like I said, it's here. A lot of people have criticized and said it looks like an ugly car and things like that, but at the end of the day, they're serving a niche market. This is going to replace a lot of the motorcycle riders. It's a lot safer, and it's very cheap. So it's only selling at around $18,000. And a lot of people that are returning to work and things like that, they're not really able maybe to buy a Lucid Air for $70, $80, $100,000. So this is a car for a lot of single millennials and a lot of people living in the city. They need something to cheap, and they need it. You know, they can use it for many things like deliveries and grocery shopping, errands, going to work. I really think this vehicle is going to take off. And another reason I like this company is that it's based in Canada. So kind of give you a little bit of exposure to Canada if you guys are searching for some stocks. So obviously they also have another vehicle in production called the Tofino, and they have another plan for the e-Roadster. But right now I'm focused on this Solo because I really think that you're going to see a lot of these vehicles on the road. I think that this company is completely undervalued, and there's not a lot of risk of buying shares right here. So those are my 5 picks, guys. So to recap all of these stocks, we have Tesla, Chargepoint, Lucid Motors, Fisker, and Solo. And I'm going to link to all of these ticker symbols in the description below, guys. So that's about it to wrap things up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be producing this video every week or so. So just be sure to be tuned in to these updates and smash the subscribe button if you guys enjoy my content. Also, you guys, be sure to check out my daily Stock Watch newsletter. You guys can sign up for that in the description below, and be sure to check out my Discord chat as well. We're going to talk more about EV stocks. So that's it. Until next time, guys, take care.